And ciao nice people! Welcome to the new stream of game development with RPG Maker and me, your Waldorf tuber of today, but not tomorrow, nor yesterday. I'm continuing the experiment of PNG tubing on RPG Maker. As long as I see if it's better or not, I don't know. I'm still in the experimenting phase, of course. So, we are here again on RPG Maker on our Respawn Banter project. So, what are we going to do today? As you can see, this is the new version of the first act. First of all, where is it? Here. This is supposed to be the first act. As you can see, it's not this long. It's as long as the demo, you can say. That's why I'm taking improvements mainly on the exploration part. As you can see, the map is bigger, but the trolls are not that many more. Also, I may want to include a new, well, it's not a mechanic, I call it random encounters, but it's not what it sounds. It's just stuff that happens while you explore. Not really at random, just to have something on the world map instead of dying. For example, I was thinking of a fake RPG battle against a slime, where the outcome is only one, or a random puzzle. I want to make very simple puzzles though. This is not a puzzle focused game. This is a wait, calling it experience focused game is kinda cringe. So let's say a surprise focused game. So let's not put that many puzzles in question. Well, those are kinda an exception. Okay, so again, what are we going to do today? Slimes. Not just any slime. Those slimes. Let's see if I can start here. Those slimes are those slimes. Into deep philosophical questions that are even game jokes that not a lot of people can understand, so never mind. So, first of all, I should quicken the appearance of slimes. Here they should appear out of a tree. Do they appear here? Wait, maybe it's the wrong map to test it on. Maybe it activates switches based on the actual map. I don't know. No, it's on switch 6. Let's change the name. Move slimes. So this one doesn't activate. I wonder why. Also, yeah, there's another bug with this slime, which I realized only recently. Wait, there are two slimes. Ah, okay, this is another one. So you talk to this one and activate the switch to move the other slimes. So it should activate like this, right? I don't get a problem. Just for testing, let's make it happen right away. Also, we should have an indicator to know that the switch is activated. Okay, if the slimes are approaching, then this button will appear. Let's see. Instead of opening the console at all times. Yeah, the button is here, so slimes should already start approaching. Why aren't you approaching me? The only explanation is that the value is above 10, right? So let's make another switch to see if the value is above 10. No, it's not, so that's a pretty weird behavior. Maybe the slimes teleported away. Okay, I didn't expect to have problems right away. Maybe I get... No, I don't get it. Okay, I get it. Because they respawn their location each time the event appears. So this respawns way up, way above, right? Yes. And should spawn here. Still, we are not going to fix the slime, we are going to redo the slimes. Because they are kinda weirdly programmed. So, no thanks. The slime is here. As you can see, the slime teleports away. We want a simpler code for it. Also, 3 different slimes spawn. I think one is more than enough. Even if more than one is pretty funny, though. I think I will keep more than one slime. I think it makes this one a little more unique. I can even think about increasing the number of slimes. I think it's better to reprogram it from scratch. Even if I should keep the other death here. The one when you sword the slime. So we should find a better way to program this section. Give me some water first. Okay. So how does it work? Let's see how it works and if we can improve it or just change it. So, it sets the value to 6, the slimes start approaching, and deactivates, spawns the location, and then moves straight to the hero. This is fine. Then, if the movement is over, we check if the slime is on the position of the hero. Or wait, if this slime is in the position of the hero, okay. If it is, it sets the switch to which we are dying, places the event above the player, so we can have the animation, and we set the next value, which is 7, which is not here. I'm curious about this one, why it's 7. The player gets stuck in place. That's the sound. This one gets put above, even if... Wait. This is a mistake, right? This should be for the other slime. Yeah. This one doesn't make sense. Makes the animation, frames, and discards the entire text box. And that's it. Where do I die though? Okay. And the death should be here. If we skip all the dialogue after the death, it checks if Death by Slime is on. If it is, it's a game over, boy. The problem is probably that this event respawns here. When this ends, before we die, it reiterates from the start. But I think it's simple, we just need to place another check to see if I died from a slime. If it's off, then it moves the slime on its position again. I should apply this to every slime, but let's see for now. Go slime, get me! Yes, okay, the slime didn't disappear. Though, I fear there may be other problems. For now. Let's update the other slimes. At least their position. For now we have 3 slimes. And we set all of those. Okay. Now all of them should appear at once. Okay, the other one is covered by the hero, but we have 3 slimes. Let's see who is the fastest. It's a race, it's a race! Oh! Okay, the other one still has the weird behavior. It was kinda intended because in the... not really the original, but in a middle version, you were able to be afar from slimes. You were able to stay in a position where you wouldn't get taken by the slimes. So this one was kind of a troll, where you think, oh yeah, I'm safe, but you aren't. Though the thing is not here anymore, so we should just replace this event. Okay, it's this. I should probably just replace it with another slime. Here. I should be aware of the ID though. Let's see. Yeah, it needs to be ID 41. It's annoying, but better than fixing whatever was there. Okay, I have the backup of it if I need to replace it, but I don't think I will ever. Okay, we just need to set all the ID values everywhere. Okay, I think that's all of them. This event ID, yes. All the rest? What is this? Ah, this is to make them go away. I should do more tests. I wanted to do them from scratch, but that's the possibility to save it. This 141, okay. I think it's all of them. Let's see. Here are the slimes. Here we go. Come at me. Come at me. Oh, wait. Yeah, this is clearly not a behavior I want. So, what do I do now? Okay, so the slime was about to explode, or to absorb the hero, but didn't die. Why? Let's see if it's replicable, if it repeats or not. To see if it was a random thing or not. Well, okay, this is kinda worse. Because now we want to know if we fixed it or not. So, one thing we know is it repeats the death animation. Not this one. This one. Yeah, it was stuck here in the auto run. It didn't call the common event, supposedly. Right. Why didn't it? Why don't you call the game over boy? Maybe... no. It removed my dialogue. I'm confused. Maybe the value here is right. The priority is is up. We don't really need this one. Player is stuck in position. Plays the sound. This one increases in size. We wait. Wait, this is a single variable. Wait. There's something wrong and it's not with my world map. I should have checked the variables. I should have kept it open. Because it's a repetition of this, but weirdly only one slime got the increase in size. Should be all of them, right? Maybe it was there instead. Okay, okay, never mind. Maybe it's this one. Because that doesn't make sense. If the value is 9, all of them should be increasing size. So maybe this one is just not happening. Can I just deactivate it and see what happens? Because I don't think that event page is a thing. Yeah, you can also hear the sound repeating though. Okay, this page is a lie. It doesn't happen. Okay, I programmed the first version of the game in 1 month, so there are some remains of it here. Let's see now if everything works or not. Come here, slime. Come here. Yeah, we got a confirmation that that event page is was a lie. This is to make them go back. That means it was stuck here. In this animation, in this sound. So, the slime was on the hero. So activates dying by slime. Activates another variable, which I don't know what it does. Lets the player stuck. And... okay, and activates the skip of this dialogue. I may start to understand what's wrong, maybe. So activates this one. What is this? For the camera center. The camera center may be of may be annoying if I want to check which event is on the same spot of the player though. The camera center was used for when I tried to slash the slime, right? Yes. No, wait. No, it's not used. Right. 38. No, it's fine. We can remove it. I will not delete it. Just move it. Just to see. Because I don't know what it's used for at this point. Okay. So the problem was, when a slime kills the player, activates a switch saying, oh yeah, he's dead. Omewa Moshinderu. But still not dead. Well, it's technically dead after the dialogue with the slime ends. And activates this one. Let's translate on the go, sure. Force dialogue skip. Okay, more clear. So activates this one that forces dialogue to be skipped. So it skips all of this and runs here. On removes every portrait, which it did. Makes the player stuck. And now checks the variables. If the player Shinderu by the slimes, it jumps here to the next one. Which will also happen anyways, right? I don't know why I have 2 checks for it, but 2 is better than 1, right? So here sets that the death is by slime to get it in the banter. Then deactivates the force dialogue skip and calls the event game over, boy. Also deactivates the sword, right? Doesn't say so. Oh, there's a thing though that... Oh, it's fine. I should get a console log here to see if something is wrong. First die. I should call the first. No. The problem is that the game over doesn't start for some reason. But the dying by slime is on. It should play. Those after will also play, right? Oh. I think that in some way those don't trigger. I should make that. No. Let's make a console log. After talk with slime. And let's see. So weird again that the first time it happened. It played twice the sound though. Here you can see it played after talk with slime. I should probably do something for the other text. So it played once. Only once though, I think. Wait, I lost it here. After talk with slime. Again though, the sound is playing twice. That means this one is playing twice too. I should make that if the player is dying by slime, then he should skip the entire event. That means though, it risks getting stuck. Because it repeats only once and this, if I got stuck before, I will get stuck later. Just it doesn't repeat indefinitely. At least it doesn't replay twice. Still not enough though. Also there's a short lag after dying by a slime for some reason. That's not intentional. You can see that the wait is longer. Is way longer the wait. Which again, I don't think it's a problem I really need to solve, but the slimes by itself are just weird. It teleports me to the game over area and doesn't start the scene right away, which is an auto run. That means it needs to wait for the previous scene to end, which I don't get. The scene is already ended. Has already ended. Is this the right one? No, okay. I hope it doesn't happen again that I get stuck though. Right on this line, let's go, okay. From below maybe? The same slime gets me. Oh, the other one got priority. Maybe he was faster. It was faster. Well, they arrived them at the same moment, so... that's interesting though, I never thought about it, that's just something very small about RPG Maker, but... If two events move at the same speed, who arrives first in the next tile? We got 41 and 58, I suppose the lowest number... Okay, makes sense, because this event has the lower ID, that means the engine moves every event by order. So that means the first that moves in the same frames gets priority. That's pretty interesting, honestly. I wonder if I can have it used as in That's My Exploit Keeper or a game with that vibe. I will add a marker. Okay, we need to add the same line to the others. So here, dying by slime, if it's already dead, don't repeat the scene. Okay. And we could do something like this. I have an idea. I hope it doesn't use a lot of resources, but the idea is we make a scenic slime, which doesn't do anything. So you don't activate this, doesn't do anything. It still needs to go away when you end the dialogue. So this doesn't play. Okay, this one doesn't happen, so we just need this thing. Oh. Like this, I suppose. Okay. So it just makes a sound. We're doing the sound of all of them, right? It moves backwards transparently and teleports to a position which doesn't matter. I think I can just put it out of bounds. Okay. Okay, so the idea is it's random, totally random. And it's very fast. Just to confuse the player. Shouldn't be true. The others should be true though. If I place them true though. Oh wait, oh no. I messed up. I worked on a slime I wanted to use. Oh well. We can just replace it as we did before. Just needs to change in every event ID value again as before. Those are just 3 though. I think it's fine. Maybe 4. Maybe 5. Let's make it 6 and we are done. Okay. So this event will appear when we talk to the slime. So let's add some more just to make it fun. We should make it appear later when the player spams the dialogue. Would be even more fun. Okay, first one last slime is not appearing because the spawn location is wrong. Second, those are not moving and it's wrong. Let's make one for now. They should be moving randomly. Okay, it's just chilling. Why? I did random and faster. What do you want more from me? Is it facing the right direction? Why is nothing working? Why I program video games? Is this that hard? Let's see. Okay, no, I want them to not be transparent, actually. Otherwise, they move through the slime in the middle. And it's not fine. Okay, so, back to you. Why are you not random? Same as character, frequency faster, random. What do you want from me? Maybe in... wait, maybe in an event it's not... maybe if an event is playing they won't move. Honestly, I never had a lot of practice on it. It should spawn on the same location though. I will fix it later. This event and move at random at will. Let's go. Yes, that's what I want. Okay, so those should spawn even after. Unfortunately, the variable 8 makes them disappear, so I need another variable. The variable 7 was for it, right? It's kinda redundant, the variable 7. Yeah, it's very redundant. I don't know why it's used. Also, oh wait, there may be another problem. If the slime moves. Ah no, wait, no, priority. No, wait. How does this thing go above the player again? It's same as character. It cannot move above it. Ah, okay, suppose... Wait, I don't know. Ah, oh, no, never mind. Ah, okay, I get. The player is set transparent while the dialogue is on. Okay, I forgot about it. So that means only one slime can go above it. That's working at least. So, what if I deactivate this one? And I don't set the variable 7. Because there were two ways to set the player that is dead. And one is enough. I should set the random slime later though. It's working. So, I deactivate it. I should remove the condition here though and put it on here. So it only works when I activate the switch. So it only okay. This one was here before. It's just if... oh wait. Okay. So this is... If you end the dialogue without getting caught, all the slimes run away. I think I can move it here. When you don't die by a slime. Okay. I should check the other slimes and delete the variable 7. And put it here during the dialogue. I would say near the end. So if the player responds enough, they will get a lot of fun moving slimes. Yeah, just needs to set the value to 7. Okay. Should also spawn here again. So if I spam. I don't know if it's the best effect though. I would improve it more, but I will keep it like this for now. Why not? Let's just move it a little back. Okay. Here it's fine. A little more. Okay, here. And I should make them spawn out of the screen. Here. Just a bunch. Not too much to not having it very heavy on the system. Even if it's not really a lot, but I'm always worried of performance. I got one player or even two playing, that's my exploit keeper, having problems with frames. I don't know why. Okay, I thought that this would have took way more time, but it's working. Was there another problem I wanted to fix? I kinda already forgot. I think it's fine. Ooh, hello, Kelir Kane. How it's going? Nice to see you. We just ended the programming of the slimes, and now they won't bug the system as much. How it's going? I also added some random moving slimes, which makes it even more fun, I suppose. Where are they? Here. Yeah, random slimes! Maybe I overdid a little. As long as it works. Yeah, I think we fixed the other thing I wanted to check. So there's nothing left with the slimes here. So we could continue with the forest. Last time we did some mapping. I think I should add something here to make it better. I'm kinda missing one tile. Another sort of... you can cut the palm tree. Like, I was looking for another sort of tree, which is not as huge as the other one. But temporarily we can use those. Place here. Yes. What's the arrow for? Ah, the hint. We don't need hints anymore. Yeah, I would do some mapping. There are a lot of things to do on the... Well, for the main map. Well, I wouldn't call it main map, more like the first map. There is still... well, the events are there. I just need to add some other features, events, like something here. I kinda know what to do here, but I need to program it. All the mapping, but that's pretty easy. Another thing I want to do, as I said, no, they are not random encounters. They are fun encounters, I would call it. Something that intertwines with the gameplay mechanic of the banter. Something that extends a little the time you spend on the world map, on the main map, which is nothing. At the start I thought, oh well, it's mainly a banter game with visual novel style parts, so it's not a problem if you spend a lot of time bantering, but even if it's a game focused on the visual novel part, it's kinda weird not being able to explore the map for more than 10 seconds before dying. That's why I think what the game really needs, well, the game needs a lot of things. But another thing that the game needs is something more to do on the world map, or not really something to do, like events on the world map. And luckily it's not dialogue, banters, events on the world map, because the game has already a lot of dialogues in the banter part. So I don't need other characters, that's fine, that's nice at least. I need the sprites though, I need something more to do on the world map. I wonder if it's the right occasion to do it. Well, we can try a mix of the two. Like some mapping and some thought on it again as well. So unfortunately, it's not like I can have ideas on the spot on what happens on the world map. Though I also realized recently by watching gameplays of Master Quest from Defender, a troll maker from the Mario community, and I realized that having default puzzles or default mechanics like puzzles again adds a lot to the trolling. We had those, but those are not trolling, they are just trial and error here. Would be nice to have even a simple puzzle mechanic to use in the future and to troll the player with in the future. Because the hardest part in making a troll game without a game editor, this is an engine, not a game editor, is the player cannot expect anything. One big part in trolling is the player kinda expects something. Here, though, if I place a hole when you walk and you just randomly die, like what happens at the end of the demo, it's not trolling, it's just being mean at this point. Instead, if in Mario Maker the floor suddenly disappears, you are very surprised because what is it, a bug? Or maybe I didn't check and it was not really a floor. At the end, in the engine you can do whatever you want, which is paradoxically limiting when you need to troll in a game. That's why this may turn into a design a simple puzzle stream. Should we? Because the game has a lot of trolls. I fought a lot of them, but First, I need to add something between the exploration. Second, the throws with puzzles can be pretty easy to make. This is not a thing to do on stream though. Let's see, what do we have? We should bring out the brainstorming for this, maybe? I don't have the best document for it, but let's go with this. We can open it on half screen, so we can have I don't know, we can have the game development part on one side. So this seems still a game development stream, right? Yeah. Okay, so it can also not be a puzzle, but still needs to be something you can do on the map repeatedly without becoming boring too fast. Not the core mechanic of the game, at least. Just something that the player expects a behavior. A simple puzzle. So what are the ideas? Well, we got the talking still about Master Quest, the Zelda-like dungeon maker. I got the idea exactly from the tile stepping. What does it mean? What is it? There are a certain amount of tiles, and you need to step on all of them. After you step on all of them, the door opens. That's pretty simple and straightforward. We should test here. Okay, yeah. We have more space. Nice. Open space! Here we go. I think that we can also use... No. I think we can show buttons with this, simply. Okay. You press all of them. That's the main mechanic, but... that's pretty simple, but again, we want simple things for now. Another one, there is the ice sliding mechanic. But first, there is no ice. Second, there is no ice. So, maybe not this one. Okay, so... One thing that I always think and sometimes helps is, if you have a problem, try to combine it with another problem and solve them together. And what is the other problem is, the sword kinda feels useless. You just use the sword to cut trees and the trees follow you. And to kill slimes and the slimes kill you anyways. And to activate orbs and you die anyways, so... Using the sword is not really a main mechanic, I would call it. So maybe we can do something with the sword. What do you do with the sword? Is the question. You could... Well, you break pots. That's the only thing that doesn't kill you. For now. Other than that, we don't have a lot. We can cut trees or palm trees. In the last demo, you could cut palm trees, but I suppose no one noticed. Well, we programmed it on stream, but it's not a mechanic. You just remove stuff. You just remove events from the map. So what else do we have? I think the solution here is to find something to do with the sword. We got the orb puzzle, but I would like to add something more. With the sword you can push crates, probably. I kinda had this idea, honestly. With a sword you push crates, and with interaction you pull them. And maybe a puzzle later you kinda break a crate. That's the best I can think of. And you needed to pull it. Yeah, that's pretty decent, I would say. Your sword, it destroys. Okay, and you push them one tile further. Okay. That's a start. So something like Sokoban. I think Sokoban mechanics, the basic ones, could really help a little the game. Again, with the feature of pushing it with a sword and pulling with the interaction button. That's a good idea. So with the sword, then what else can you do? It requires a target, so you cannot really hit a wall unless I want to do some illusory walls like Dark Souls. There may be an illusory wall somewhere, you know. Oh, I'm talking too much. Or maybe not, and you will check every single wall in the game. So with the sword, you hit objects, and those objects usually they or get pushed away or they get destroyed or they activate. So there's not much to do on this department. You just push things away or destroy them. You could change the status. For example, an orb that has more colors, and you set our orb green or yellow or blue. But first it's still a orb, second I want a more action puzzle, because this is not a puzzle game. Even if to avoid some deaths you may need to think a little or get a hint after a while. Oh, no. Yeah, I want some extra action on the world map, not more thinking. Something kinda brainless that I can use a bunch of times. Let's see what we can find. Well, I have limited resources, but at least I can commission any sort of art I want. So, something with flowers, well, can only be used outside in the first act, but can be expanded later. Well, you could cut flowers up, for example. Though remove the differences is hardly enticing. Of this kind, mainly. There was a troll in my old game. I wanna build the gate. Then you need to remove, to lit off, to shut down the torches with a different color. And the last one turns the right color at the end. So you turn it off without being careful and you lose. Though I don't find the premises of this fun at all. You need to go here, slash the blue fire. We could emulate that. Give me a second. We can emulate it. So, can we check this? We can make a simple. Here, it's done. It's this easy. We just need to get the sword. I don't think it works correctly here, but it works. Yeah, I got a sword. So here I can slash the flower. Not the best looking here, but bear with me, okay? And so I slash the flowers. What did I accomplish? Absolutely anything. Or like nothing at all. Let me try again with a zoom. Just to, I don't know, be more visual about it. What I died. I got a heart attack, I don't know. Testing is even for this. Well, debug room. It's the debug map. I forgot where I get that zoom. Aha, okay. Okay, so this is the example, and I can cut flowers like this. That doesn't make any sense. That's pretty pointless. That's absolutely pointless. Even if I like the idea of at the end, when the player is about to press the button to sword, the flower changes color. But the point of this thing is nothing. So I could use it for a single troll in some part of the game, but overall it's pretty pointless. Let's remove it. Okay. Okay, so the flower was still an idea for something. We got the bushes. We could have a bush labyrinth of some sort, I don't know. If you call this a labyrinth, that's not a labyrinth, oh well. We have a bush labyrinth, oh that's cute. Maybe with some flowers in the middle to confuse the ideas. This again though is not a game mechanic. It's just a thing that happens once. That's it. That is interesting though, I will say, but again, nothing of relevance. Then we have the god statue. Actually, I think this may have some use. That's not the only statue we have, first of all. There is this one still from the other tile set. We can make that by swording the statue, it rotates, like Artisio style. We have the arrows, I can show it. So, now if it's facing down, if we sword it, it faces left. So having a statue puzzle, I think could be interesting. You sword it again and faces up. One more time, faces right. And something happens if the statue is checking one direction. I think this is a decent idea. Not something to build a game on top of it, but just some extra to put around to have some sort of gameplay in the middle. So I like this idea. Just random statues rotating. Okay. Then what do we have? That's how I make ideas. We have signs. Oh boy, I think I used the signs a little too much. So let's go over them. The steel or the rock inscription without an inscription. I'm working on it. This is just for puzzles, I suppose. Yeah, I don't see a way to use it. Neither with a sword. Let alone with a sword. We have pots, well... actually, I think we may work with this because... a new problem challenger approaches. So, I said, I have the problem of not having a lot to do on the world map other than dying. Also the problem of the sword not being this useful later in the game. And the last one, pots. I kinda have an idea for, or a plan for pots, But is it enough? Probably not. That's why we may need... The game may need something more to do with pots. So, the only idea I have is to have some golden pots that drop a special collectible. Just the descriptions you can see in a special menu. But that's it. You don't need to break any other normal pot. So we could do something with the pots. For example, they may be hiding a secret button. That's not really a puzzle, but I need ideas also for the pots. A secret button. A troll could be also that if you break it, it deactivates the button. Because the pot was keeping the button pressed, of course. That's the only thing though. I don't think we have other uses for the pots. We could push them, not really with a sword, but not really. And broken pots. Then we have stones. Nothing to say here, just some stones, some rocks. Pretty well aligned. We have a hole. I don't think we need to deepen our knowledge about holes, I suppose. Hey? Yeah, we don't need other holes, right? Okay. Then we have the fence, not the final one. This is the final one. Again, though, it's just a fence. What do we do with a fence? Well, a labyrinth. Here. Well, I'm not really calling this a labyrinth, but I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. Okay, solve this labyrinth. If you solve this, you are 300 IQ. Yeah, we are all pretty smart. I know. What this? Okay, I don't think we can do anything with this. We also have spikes, so we kinda worked a lot with spikes, but I was planning to add a section with them later where you kinda toggle them with the lever. Kinda something like in Artesio, the vanishing point. The lever toggles the spikes. That's a kinda pretty solid idea. I think I might use it other than the part I was considering it for. Because, for example, if we have a... I don't have a lever anywhere, but I can easily commission it later. We can use the orb as a lever for now. And you use the sword to activate the spikes, so that's a win-win. Wait, I have an even better idea. So, with the sword, you dash forward. That means, if you have the spikes high here, from here, you can dash here, deactivate the spikes, and activate the sphere. Wait, let me see. Let me show you. We won't have the best perspective, but hear me out. So, I'm here. I cannot walk on spikes. I could technically go diagonally, but I can remove it or just design around it. And here I cannot activate the sphere. So, or I find a random boomerang laying around, or I do this. Okay, the spikes don't deactivate though. Let me make it quick. So switch D, parallel, activate the first switch and cancel, like Twitter does. So we can make that this thing returns down. Only this one because we need to program all the rest otherwise. We can do this, okay. Not the best way to showcase it, but... Okay, so I cannot walk on spikes, but if I slash the sword here, it lowers the spikes and I'm safe. Wow, that's pretty cool. That means though I need to program it differently. Because for now I made that when you dash with the sword and you step on spikes, you die. I need to program it differently, but for now, it's a pretty good idea. So I like even this idea. Wow, I didn't expect to have a stream of ideas today, huh? Also, I could do something else other than spikes, just to avoid the recycling assets. It's 2 sprites, so I think I can afford 2 more sprites. You have the sword altar, which is used only for the sword. We have columns, which I don't think would be of any use. We have the orb, well, the orb is pretty useful. The bonfire. Bonfire lit. Wow, that's lit. I'm sorry. I don't think we need this for anything. We could make a... Actually, I could make a gag about the bonfire somewhere. Wait. Let me consider it for the future. Something that doesn't kill you, again. We have random nodes. Well, this is to extend exploration to gameplay, because I'm planning to have some nodes around the maps just to narrate something more. And something more than that. The base for the orbs. You have the window. Another hole. We are having a whole new world of holes, I suppose. Huh? We have a coconut. Don't ask about the coconut. We never ask about the coconut. We have the training dummy. I should add some... animation is kinda hard to do though. Would add a lot though. Well, yeah, animation would add a lot, but is it required? No. Would be an interesting mechanic though. It's another thing you can hit with a sword after all. So maybe you hit the dummy with the sword and something happens. Why? No, wait, I didn't think it through. Maybe you need to hit them in a certain amount of time, but no. I don't really want to add a lot of skill in the gameplay. I just want it to be kinda chill. Except when you die. Okay, the dummy was an interesting idea, but I don't know how to use it. Then we have the tree. We already had a lot of trees. We have goop. And that's it. With the old art style, we have lily pads. And nothing more. Nothing much. A gravestone. Yeah, we are not making a puzzle around gravestones like someone did. Terminus. Sorry, I just find it funny. Okay, we checked everything. We also have all the default asset, but doubled. But we don't need it. Since we are here, we can also see what we have here. That's a good idea to have brainstorming. Even if it's kinda limiting, because I can technically commission any sort of tile set. So being limited to the original one is probably not enough. But could give some ideas for something else that is not here after, I suppose. Hey! So, I don't think we have a lot of things to work with though. We have the standard holes, spines, bridges, windows, some wood, rocks. Oh well. Yeah, just a well. I know, it's fun every time. Funny every time. A gag with wells? No, I don't think. I think it's too late for them. Or maybe not, but I think we can find others. The cactus. What's the cactus about? I should wait. That's actually an interest. Wait. That. Never mind. Working with something that's by default, it's kinda gives good ideas. I was thinking, something like cactus that shoots spikes, but that can convert to any sort of trap. So we can simply make a arrow shooting trap. Well, I have some fantasy, try to have some fantasy here and think about the, I don't know, the cactus from Plants vs. Zombies, okay? And it shoots some arrows. Consider those are arrows, okay? You need a lot of fantasy today. A lot of imagination. I was about to say imagination. So this thing shoots an arrow or a spike or whatever you want. And it's like an action game when you need to dodge. Even if this will be way easier. I think this... Yeah, I think having some action in between can benefit the game a lot. Very simple action, just to make the player think they are doing pro actions and dodging everything and just being pro at the game, I suppose. I think it's a positive thing to make the player think they are pro at the game, right? So I got the idea. Here, cactus with the arrow or whatever. We can also have something else, but a cactus. Though the cactus gave us the idea, so we could consider it. We could do... Hey! That's actually a pretty good idea for a variant of the arrow trap. We have a mechanical cactus that shoots arrow or spikes. I like this idea. I like it a lot. Okay, I'm surprised. The cactus gave me ideas. Wow. Wow. What else do we have? We have... what? Crops here? I don't think we need the crops unless I want to start a farming simulator in Respawn Banter. Wait, what about a farming simulator, huh? Wait, as a joke. Wait, I could add it as a joke. I think it would be a nice joke. Just to joke on every farming simulator ever we have. I can just add a simple area of the game where you plant crops, and if you wait in game time, the crops grow. Or real life time, I need to consider it. Though you won't get anything out of it. And maybe at the end you just die for something. Would be pretty fun. Wait, I like the idea a lot. Let me write them down. We're having a lot of ideas. So, robot, spike, arrow, trap, long name, and fake, farming simulator parody. Okay. Farming simulators though don't only have crops, they also have relationships, you can get married, but I don't think we will have any of that, okay? So, what else do we have? Wow, I'm getting a lot of ideas from the default asset here, huh? We have wood. Wait, I could... no, wait, no, maybe we are overstepping, but maybe by cutting palm trees, because you, again, you can cut down palm trees, you get some wood, and with the wood, you can build some structures for your crops, to expand the plantable crops. At this point, I just make a spin-off, a farming spin-off for the Respawn Banter, huh? Right? I'm keeping them here, okay? Just in case. Though, the problem is you will never return here after you enter. So, you just lose the farming simulator forever. Well, I need to program something to make you return to previous acts of the game, but that's later. Okay, we are surprisingly getting a lot of stupid ideas, but the humor of the game is stupid, so I think it works out pretty well. What do we have now? Okay, some stuff to eat. I don't think we can do any sort of puzzle with it. Oh wait, I forgot to think about puzzles. With the wood you can technically do something like jingle gates, but he doesn't really build gates or use it as a bridge, but I don't really like the idea. Wait, use it as a bridge. I could make you find some pieces of wood and you can use them as temporary bridges instead of falling into holes. Like, for example, here you can put a piece of wood you found here. That doesn't sound as a puzzle though. Maybe the thing is you can place it wherever you want. Wherever hole is there, you can place it on top of it. So if you misstep on a hole, you kinda lose it and you have to respawn. There is no... Okay, I think I need to be careful because usually in troll games when you die, everything respawns. Here though, it only respawns what Leven wants to respawn. So I should have some sort of lever that restores every wood. Because I want to make clear that not everything respawns here. How will we save it here? Though this one doesn't use the sword, so maybe we can leave it out. Okay, other than that, we have all the snow. There is no snow biome. I kinda wanted to add it, but I don't think there is the right spot for it in any part of the game. We have the palm tree and that's it. Okay. This was pretty beneficial though, I enjoyed it a lot. We have skeletons. I could make a skeleton that comes to life. I actually like the idea. It's pretty simple but very effective. Because usually you're not wary of the decorations, but if a skeleton comes to life, you kinda not expect it. I didn't plan any skeleton in the game, but anything that takes the player by surprise is worth it. And we only have secondary stuff here. And a lot of trees, I know. And interior here. We could use some interior. The shield? No, I won't add another game mechanic. I think it's too late to add another game mechanic. I already have enough. Well, okay. With game mechanic I mean another base mechanic, not a sort of puzzle like the one we checked here. Just a bit default mechanic. The shield though may also be too broken for this game, I don't know. The defend command. Too broken to be here, huh? Mirrors. That's not really light puzzles, but I think they require more hustle to program than they should. Because I need to, well, first of all, place the graphic for each section of the light. Then program where every piece of the light goes. Yeah, that's kinda messed up to program. So we can leave it out. Doable, but do I want to do it upable? No. Here's some tables. I could add a section where you order something from the menu. Just at random. Just something that doesn't kill you. just for filler. I need to consider why. I think I have an idea for it, to make it fit in the story even. Well, not story, but in the context. Then we have a lot of stuff to check. Well, there might be a part when you need to check everything around and hopefully not die. And that's it. There's a piano. We could make the Mario 64 evil piano. Would be a nice rave. Actually, I like the idea. Not strictly a piano, but some objects that is evil. Piano. Not really a piano, something more like a, I don't know, a couch. I like the evil couch, because the couch is also used somewhere else for the story, you could say. So evil couch fits pretty well. Let me save it. Okay, here we have it, yeah. Okay, we surprisingly found a lot of decent ideas. I'm really surprised. Really surprised. Surprised, like, a lot. Okay, we found something decent to make. We may want to check for the inspirations, but yeah, we kinda don't have the tiles anymore. Oh well. I think we have enough, at least for this session. Because, as I said before, I already have a lot of traps already designed and ready to program. But the game is missing something on the exploration part. And that's what we're trying to fix today. Well, since we are here, what does the direction of the statue mean? Because before we thought if we attack the sword, the statue with a sword, it turns into another direction. So maybe if the statues are facing each other, but that's not really a puzzle. Yeah, we are still missing the base idea for a puzzle. We have this, but we may need something less dangerous and more simple. Like the statues, yeah. We can do something with this even, maybe. Oh, I have a cute idea. Wait. Stop talking about the Terminus Est game. About the puzzle of the tombstones. There was a puzzle where, well, a puzzle I don't really like, but you have things usually on a 3x3 grid. Let's use pots, sure. In a 3x3 grid. And when you interact with one of those, also the one near it activate. Your goal is to transform each of the items. So if I hit the corner, I activate those two. If I hit the corner here, I activate this one, and this one. So it's not solved. I don't know how to solve it. You could try to hit this one, so you activate this one, but then what do? You activate this one, so activate this one, and this one, and this one, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like this minigame. Okay, you got idea. We could do something here. In the Bash labyrinth. For example, if you hit a Bash here, it disappears. No, that's too simple though, right? Maybe you need to hit a flower or anything on the ground. So you dash forward here, you activate it, and the thing around become bashes, and the things on the side, they don't. Still, it's too easy because I can simply dash on this or slash on this. This one becomes a flower and the rest doesn't, and you always have your way forward. I could make that some flowers are not hittable. Again, we are thinking with flowers, but can be anything else. Also, what's the excuse? You can't hit nothing and pretend anything happens. Okay, again, the idea could be that some sort of tiles are not hittable. So I cannot remove this thing. But I can remove this by hitting this one though. I hit this one, so we have things here and things here. I can always do it sideways, so that's not really a puzzle. But I like the starting idea. Also, again, we can make it without using bushes. We can use it outside or inside at this point. For example, well, not really pots. Even if we could see what we can do with pots. For example, with statues inside. Not the god statues, Leven may be upset. Other statues here, okay. They can't cover your visual though. Well, anything. Tombstones, you name it. We will now think with bushes and flowers, just to keep it simple. So, I like this idea for... we could make it even like a secondary. Maybe we have a mandatory one, which is very, very simple. And later we have secondary ones to just get extra collectibles or whatever. Just to keep the player engaged, I suppose. Hey! I should make the sprite for the PNG tuber model for it. I suppose. I love it too much. So, I like the idea that dashing will, or attacking with a sword will convert some bashes. The problem is, isn't it too easy? Because if you switch the one around you, doesn't mean you just attack where you want to go, or near it. We could make that there are things that are not changeable, like rocks. If you attack near a rock, the rocks won't disappear. If I attack near the flower, the bushes will appear behind me. Or I can even use holes, so you can just, if you are stuck, you just fall and die. Holes are even better. We can use those. Wait, I have better holes, right? Here. Yes. Not a very open hole, but will do. Still, I don't see the positive in this. I don't see the challenge. Because if you have a bush block in the way, you just attack the tile beforehand. Not really, because if I make that you need to attack the tile near it, maybe it only activates the one in the side, and the one in front won't activate. That means you can't go from some direction. You need to come from another direction. From here, but what's the point? No, I'm still very confused. I kind of think it's the right direction. For example... Okay, for example, here. The puzzle... Okay, the solution for the puzzle is to go down there. Everything around is covered by holes. We can presume... We can imagine. So the entrance is here. So you enter here. You go. We can do this. Okay. you can attack here, and this one will convert in flowers, and this one will become a bush. But then, yeah, you can attack here. You get you free here, and you block here. There is a problem though, because you can technically turn around while you are activating the sword slash. That means if you stay here, turning if you are here, even if you are turned down, you can activate the slash button and turn upwards. Maybe I should fix that. Too bad, I thought it like a clever feature. Well, for the sake of the puzzle, I think it's fine. Slash info. So you cannot slash this flower, for example, because presuming here there's a hole. Well, here it should be a hole even. Because you need to be here, step upwards, and be facing up, then slashing. So the solution would be to do the turnaround here. Though you can't. Maybe you could before. I think I messed up the puzzle, which I did myself. No, it's still doable. Wait, still doable. From here, you slash upwards. So you remove the flowers on the side, but create one behind you. Also, they should create one in front of it. Otherwise, you only remove flowers at this point. So now you can go upwards here and slash forward and remove this one, those two, but create one before. How do you do here though? you can slash here. So you create a path on the side and block before. So you go back, you go below, you go upwards, and you slash here. You create a block here, and you open the one on the side. So you have this way open. Okay, I enjoyed this puzzle. So it can be fun. It can be fun, never mind. Okay, that's pretty nice. Okay, I think we found an idea. I think though it's probably too complex for the game, unfortunately. I don't know if I should put it in the game. Well, I could make something very basic, like this. Here. With holes behind. Well, I need something better than holes, honestly. Trees, I think trees can suffice. But anything to block the player. For example, here... I need something better than flowers too, though. For example, here needs to slash this one. Well, that's the only one you can slash, right? You can slash this one too. Here, and place this. And you can slash this one. Yeah, the exit should be here, probably. You can slash this one from below. Create flowers on the side, and you are free. Okay, that's a simple but cute minigame. Okay. There should be an animation for it. For example, just first lighting up the sides and then in front and behind you. So it's pretty clear what it does. It's pretty, I think anyone can understand. Well, except one player I know, but... You make a light animation on the sides and a bash animation in front and behind you, so... that should be enough. I'm not sure though if... because it doesn't seem too it's not too simple for the game. I think the game needs a simpler mini game if I want to add it out of the blue. The idea is cute, but I don't know if I don't think it should be added to the game. it's not simple enough. Though, it's a nice idea for a game in the future, huh? Okay, I think I will save it for as an idea for the future, but overall, that I don't think it's fitting for the game. Pretty unfortunate. I could do some tests, but... No, actually, I think could be fine if I make it simple, if I keep it simple. I just don't want to have hard puzzles. I can have them only for the secondary stuff, I suppose. Hey! So for the main mechanic and main game, I should have only a bunch of those. For example, this, you need to light up the one as a tutorial. I don't know, okay. I don't know, I'm worried it can be a little invasive, but again, if I keep it for secondary stuff, I think it will be completely fine. Okay, I found my big idea. I honestly didn't expect to design a new puzzle game here. Maybe it already exists with slightly different rules, but I like how we came up with a new concept here. Okay. We had our fun. Wait, I was about to end the stream, but we can program this, right? Okay, let's program this thing. Let's program this bad boy. That's probably kinda surprisingly simple, so we will see. I think this will be kinda simple, let's see. So, we have an object which is either a flower or a bush. Okay. And when you sword it, well, when you sword the flower, it does things. So, when the flower has the self switch activated, it does something. So first of all, let's define the state. The bush is a bush when the self switch A is active, let's make. While it's a flower if the self switch is not active. That means, if I hit the flower, I check the player direction. Can I use this thing? Oh wait. Get player data. So the hero direction is variable 17. So if variable if variable 17 is equal to 8 or 2, means it's facing upwards or downwards. Can we make it simpler? Define simpler. In variables value 17 if the value is between 4 and 6. 6 or I would say and. Okay, if the value is between 4 and 6, that means the player is slashing horizontally. We can add a comment here. Otherwise, it's vertically. Well, worst scenario, I will use this mechanic in another game. Though I think it can... Yeah, it feels kinda heavy for this game though. But it's fun to program it. We can scrap it later, alright? For a spin-off, I don't know. Like Leven confers the blessing of light on the hero's sword and he can turn flowers into bushes and vice versa for whatever reason. Yeah, good plot, I know. But for now we can find some fun in programming it. So if you slash So if you slash horizontally, the thing in front and behind you needs to become bashes. I think we should do the math after and first save the values. I think we can do it. So bashes, I will call it future bashes is empty, or we can make 0, 0. Let's make it empty. No, if a value doesn't exist, let's make the event 0. Okay. Future bashes and future flowers. I think I'm just creating another game that's not fit for this. Still fun. And here I need to get the value of the event in the front and behind. We can do it through code instead of just messing up with events. So we have I suppose something here. I swear it's somewhere around here. Maybe not. There was the check value of anything. Get region here. No, wait. No, not this one. This one. Get location info. Game map, event ID. Only one I need. Okay, so I need to get the event of the event. I need the ID of the event in front and behind the hero. So I get the hero values here, the coordinates. The coordinates are number 2 and 3. Easy. So we can have it in a variable. Player X, player Y. Value 3 and value 2. Okay. So we have player X, player Y. And we get the ID of the event in horizontally, so in front. So we don't know if it's facing right or left, but doesn't matter because we need to get both. So we can have first of all event 1, we save it here, and event 2 we save it in this other one. So since it's horizontally, we add 1 and we check the tile on the right, and here we subtract 1 and we check the tile on the left, and then we insert those values in future bashes. We can even override it. Have 1, have 2. We need later to check if the value exists though. Okay. We need to do the same for the other direction though. We need also to check which is the future flower. So future flower. We can have event 3 and event 4, sure. There may be better ways to program this, but this is not too hard anyways. Okay, for the future flowers, it's the one on the side of the hero, and since it's facing sideways, horizontally, we need to check the one above and below. So y plus 1 and y minus 1. And that's it. Now we need to do the same for when the hero is vertically, which is the same but upside down. So we just invert those two. Pretty easy, huh? Okay. Now we have all the events ID we need. Now what do we do with those events? Well, we can make this a outrun, so it does stop the run of anything else. Maybe it can be useful, I don't know. So we have the IDs of everything. So we need to activate the self switch, the A self switch to everything that will turn into a bush, and remove it to everything that will turn into a flower. So messing with self switches is pretty simple. Well, could be simpler, but this is the code. So we need to define the map ID, event ID, and the switch we need to activate. It's always the A. The event ID is different, and the map ID is the same. For now we can use the event ID 6. Later we can improve it with map ID. There is a code for that, I don't remember it. And the event ID. We need 4 different event IDs, so let's go. K1. We need from future bushes and future flowers. Plural, okay. Typos. For example, we now need for the future bushes we need to we need to activate 2 bushes saved in this variable, future bushes 1 and 2. And same for the flowers. Plural. Okay. And now we need to apply all of them. So we activate the bushes for value 1 and 2 for the first 2 events, and we deactivate it for the second ones. We also need an extra condition because I think there's an error if we try to activate a switch for an event that it's missing. For now though, last step, we need to deactivate this event, otherwise it will run forever. Okay, with some copies around, and let's see how much we messed up. It always happens. So here, only the one in the front, interesting. But you can see some. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Why? I cannot move. That's interesting. It's not an error though. It doesn't create an error. I'm stuck again. I can slash though. Why am I stuck? Because the outrun is permanently on, maybe. Why? Oh, a typo. Wait, typo. I need to deactivate the switch, not keep it open. Well, it was pretty useful to have it as an event that blocks the runtime, because only then I realized there was a mistake. Otherwise I would hardly find it. I would have hardly found it. We need to activate this one. Yeah. This one does anything? No, okay. I need to remove that one. Wait. On the side, right. Wait, on the side of me. That's a different puzzle on the side of me. Should be on... No, wait, is it fine? Why does it not activate? Wait. No, that's right, right? Should be... should convert the flower I'm hitting, right? No, wait. I don't know why I expected it to be different for some reason. It doesn't convert the flowers back though. Why? It actually does, never mind. Oh, not really? Wait. I'm confused. Only the one since on my side. Is it fine? That's not fine. I kinda wanted the one near the one I'm hitting. Wait, let me try again. I'm kinda confused. Ah, okay, that's what yeah. There's no animation, but I should be hitting the flower in front of me. The flower I'm ending on top of. Oh, that's the same thing, right? That's right, though, right? No, wait, oof. No, that's different. I'm hitting one flower further. Okay. Still doable, but... Yeah, I kinda want to hit the flower in front of me, not the one after. Also doesn't create anything behind me. Okay, I need some investigation, but again, I'm not even sure if this is fitting for the game. Though it was pretty fun to think about it and design it. Maybe I need to remove one value here. Just to consider each direction, maybe. Oof. Kinda messed up, but it's doable. Okay. I will consider it. Still don't get why it doesn't take the one behind. Weird. Oh well, sooner or later I will get it. Hopefully. Okay, I think we can stop here. We have almost 2 hours. But that's the time we usually take. I'm happy we also managed to program it like this. Even if it may require some work of some kind, but we will see. Okay. So we end right there. We will continue to... No, we will develop something else the day after tomorrow. We are probably touching on the subject of That's My Exploit Keeper. Because I really want to fix a bunch of things on my old game. Also because... yeah, I usually don't touch my old games after a while, even if I see someone stream it or make a gameplay of it and I see a blatant bug that I forgot. That really hurts my heart. And the feeling of someone in the future playing it with the same bug really is annoying. Well, not game-breaking bugs, but the game revolves around bugs. So if I have an unintended bug, that probably will ruin the immersion. We are talking like a table that has no collision, nothing really, but it can break the immersion since it's the theme of the game. So yeah, the day after tomorrow we are gonna work on that. And maybe add like a browser version. If they don't steal my browser version again. Yeah, they kinda took the browser version of the demo of Artisio I made on on 2 different websites for browser games. I'm not really upset, mainly because they get more players than me on my game, so any publicity is good publicity, I suppose. So I'm really fine with it. Okay, so tomorrow we are gonna play a demo of a Steam game of someone who asked me. They were. We are gonna revive the Critipedia, and I will try other ways to do Critipedia on stream because I love compiling every single critique. Okay, I think the ending was too long, but this is not an anime, so we are not gonna get a rating. Thanks a lot for coming by. We see ya tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, or whatever you like, at the same hour. So, we see ya whenever happens!